So you're thinking about moving to Bolingbrook, Illinois, but you got a couple more questions, right? You want to know the pros and the cons, the good and the bad. You want to know what to expect before you actually get to Bolingbrook, Illinois. Well, you found the right video today, because in this video today, I'm going to be breaking down the pros and the cons of Bolingbrook, Illinois. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll even share with you a hidden gem about Bolingbrook, Illinois that you're not going to want to miss. All right, and we're about to get after it right now. Let's go. If this is your first time on this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Chicago and the neighboring suburbs like Bolingbrook, Illinois, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Chicago. Hey, what's up? It's Marlon here with my team, and we get calls, texts, and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make that move to Chicago. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, whether you're moving in 90 days, please don't hesitate. We're here for you. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you make the smoothest move to Chicago. All right, but we're about to get after today about the pros and the cons. All right, so let's just dive right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first pro about Bolingbrook, Illinois, and that's going to be the location. All right, so the location of Bolingbrook is going to be the first pro because it is located southwest of Chicago, around 27 miles away. So it's going to put you at around a 30 to 45-minute drive, back and forth from downtown Chicago. Okay, so that's going to depend on the traffic, because Bolingbrook is in a nice location because it is located right next to the highway I-55, the expressway. So that expressway is going to be a toll-free expressway that you can get on, and it's going to actually run right through Bolingbrook. So that's going to be really nice. You're going to have, the ease of access to get back and forth from Chicago very quick and easy just by hopping on the 55 and just driving straight down that highway. You're going to hit Chicago without paying any toll. So only thing about 55 that I will say is that it does get crowded at times, around the peak hours of the day, like 5 o'clock, when everybody's getting off work, expected traffic. So if that is, when you plan to get off work, just know that you probably are going to be sitting in traffic if you're coming from, anywhere else, and you're coming back home on the 55 expressway. But other than that, any other time, you're driving on that expressway, it's going to be really easy to get back and forth from Chicago. So that is about Bolingbrook. All right. So so that's going to be the location. You're also going to be right next to Naperville, Illinois. So Naperville, Illinois is going to offer a bunch of different things like Centennial Beach in the summertime. You go there and cool off, but Bolingbrook has a good spot as well to cool off in the summertime, and I'm going to talk about that a little later. But you're going to be right there near Naperville, so you can go down downtown Naperville and have a good time there as well, and you can meet a lot of people in Naperville as well. So check out our other video if you want to know more about Naperville. But that's going to be a plus about Bolingbrook and its location. It's going to be right there next to Naperville and right there next to the expressway. So that is super big about Bolingbrook, and that's going to be our pro number one. All right, so the next one we're going to roll into is going to be the con number one. That's going to be the traffic. All right, I already kind of touched on it already, but the traffic back and forth from Chicago is going to be crazy during the peak hours of the day. So if you have to go to work out of leaving Bolingbrook and you're getting on the 55 expressway at 8 o'clock, then you can expect to be sitting in traffic trying to get to the city of Chicago. So I would highly suggest you plan ahead, maybe leave 30 minutes early if you can. Definitely try to look at your commute time and trust GPS, and maybe add a couple more minutes to leave earlier, just so you can make sure that you're there on time. But that is going to be something to note. And they are still currently doing some construction near the entrance and exit of the 55 expressway in Bolingbrook, so off of 53. So you expect to be traffic in that area just trying to get on the expressway as well. So that is something that that is currently happening, but it's not going to last forever. So expect that to be out the way soon. But there is going to be traffic. That is going to be our con about Bolingbrook, our con number one. All right, so continue to keep moving. We're going to move into pro number two about Bolingbrook, Illinois. It's going to be the affordability. The Homes in Bolingbrook are very affordable right now. The median home prices are around $380,000. So that is pretty nice, right? Your homes are not going to be crazy expensive. They're not going to be up there in the 500,000 range or the 600,000 range. For the most part, you can find some newer development homes in Bolingbrook, for those prices, and you're going to be in some nice communities as well. Just because the median price range over there is around 380,000, so closer to that $400,000 range. So that is going to be nice about Bolingbrook. You can find a good single family home in a nice location, for in a very affordable price. So if you see something that you like, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you, make that move, make that transition, to Bolingbrook if that's where you move. But that's going to be our pro number 2 is the affordability. That is something that is really nice about it. The next one is going to be con number 2, and that's going to be that the high school is going to be slightly overcrowded, okay? Just because there's only going to be one high school in Bolingbrook that all of the kids are going to go to. It's going to be called Bolingbrook High School, and it's going to be located, kind of in the heart of Bolingbrook, right there near the hospital as well. So that's where Bolingbrook High School is going to be, and that is the only high school in Bolingbrook. They do have many junior high schools. We just like to tell our clients that as well. There's only one high school, but there is going to be an option. If you, depending on where you stay in Bolingbrook, there is going to be an option to send your kids to Plainfield East High School. If you do live towards the west side of Bolingbrook, it's going to be near Plainfield East because Bolingbrook is going to border Plainfield as well. So there is going to be another option if you do stay near the west side of Bolingbrook. But for the most part, your kids are going to be going to Bolingbrook High School, and they're going to meet a lot of different kids there as well. So, you can expect them to, have some great experiences there. They do a lot of different, activities after school. They have big sporting events for their football team and their basketball team. So, that is really nice about the school, and it is really, nice, when kids come out of there and they feel like they enjoyed their high school days. So that is what that is. But that's going to be our con number 2, is that there is only one high school. Okay, but that's going to be the con, and keep moving. We're going to jump into the next pro. Pro number 3 is going to be the diversity. When you choose to, move to Bolingbrook, or when you come here to visit, you're going to see a lot of different people in the area. A lot of different people are going to be living here in Bolingbrook. So that is something that is going to be really nice. It's going to be a diverse community, and you can expect that when you do get here. Okay, so that's going to be the pro number 3. So you can expect to see different types of people, out at the events. You're, having a sporting event for your kid. Expect them to be, inclusive. So that's going to be great. That's going to be great. All right. So that is pro number 3. So let's just keep moving to con number 3. That's going to be the limited nightlife. All right. So, it's not much to do in Bolingbrook when the sun does go down. Okay. So you just have to keep that in mind. You may find yourself in Naperville, which is not very far away, from Bolingbrook. So, or you may find yourself, traveling to Chicago for something else to do, or, you may find yourself trying to, find something to do when the sun does go down. But they do have, some nice spots in Bolingbrook that I'm going to share with you later on in this video. So stick around. Okay. Once the stores do close and the lights go off, there's not going to be much to do outside in terms of like having fun. Maybe, you go to a different bar or something like that. But other than that, there's not going to be much happening. But there are going to be, things to do during the day. And that is something that is really nice about it. There's going to be a plethora of different companies that are going to be, in Bolingbrook. I know they just have a jiu-jitsu class. It's going to be right there off of Boughton in Bolingbrook. So that is going to be something that is really nice and cool. So, if that's something that you want to try out, things like that, they're going to be popping up all over the place in Bolingbrook. So, there's new cosmetics as well. I'll just kind of give you an idea on some things that are there during the day. But when they do close, they do close. So that's going to be the con number 3 about Bolingbrook, Illinois. But what's going to kind of make it okay is that they are going to have a bunch of different parks and recreational things to do in Bolingbrook, which is going to be our next pro. Pro number 4 is going to be the parks and recreation. Okay, so Bolingbrook actually has a huge aquatics park I would consider it, or aquatic center. They have indoor and outdoor. It's going to be called Pelican Harbor. It's going to be located, I believe kind of in the middle of Bolingbrook as well. So that is really nice. In the summertime, when it opens in May, it opens around Memorial Day. That's when it's going to open. And when Pelican Harbor opens, that's when it starts to get nice outside. They have a bunch of different slides. They have a kids pool as well. They have a lap pool. They have a diving board. They have a deep end pool. They even have a lazy river. So if you just want to, kick back and, just float on the lazy river, you can do that, and only have to drive maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes away from your home. So that's going to be a huge bonus you're going to get. And if you choose to, live and buy a home in Bolingbrook, you're going to get a discounted rate to the park district because you do own a home in Bolingbrook. So, you're going to be, on the lazy river for, just enjoying your time there, which is going to be really nice. Okay. So, you're going to be on a lazy river just chilling there, which is going to be really nice. So that's going to be great and a good bonus that's going to come with the Parks and Recreation. There's also, another facility called the Anarino that's going to be in Bolingbrook. So if, you have any sons or daughters who might be playing football or cheerleading, they're most likely going to be having those games over there. They have, kids basketball games as well between all around Bolingbrook at the different schools and at the Anarino as well. So you may find yourself there. That's just another park district, event center as well. So that is really nice. That's going to be our pro number 4. And now, what's going to be next? Pro number 5, shopping. So with the shopping, you're going to get, the promenade that's going to be located right there by 355 and 55, both of those expressway. Okay, right there is going to be the promenade, and what's going to be there is a bunch of different shops like Macy's, Victoria's Secret, all jewelry store, and they're going to have a bunch of different dining options. Well, there's going to be a Bass Pro Shop over there as well. They're going to have Five Guys, a bunch of different food options like Magoo's Grill. That's going to be over there. Mora's. So if you eat at Mora's, there's going to be a bunch of different dining options as well. It's going to be in the promenade area. It's like an outdoor mall area. So, to get from different store to store, you're going to have to go outside the store, like in the actual outside. And then you're going to, have to walk to the next store. So that's how you get around the promenade. There's going to be an IKEA there as well. So if you're into home improvement or you're trying to figure out how you want to dress your new home up, IKEA is going to be right there in Bolingbrook. So definitely walk through there, get some inspiration, check out what they got, and maybe use that to make your home look even better. So that's going to be really nice. And that's just only the promenade. There's going to be different dining options right there off of Weber Road as well. There's going to be the new Cosmics, the spinoff for McDonald's. That's going to be right there in Bolingbrook. Check that out while you're out here. If you're just visiting, or if you just moved here, go ahead and check that out. There's going to be a Best Buy, all those different shops. Anything that you're going to need is going to be either on Fountain Road in Bolingbrook, or it's going to be on Weber Road at 53. So that's going to be really nice about Bolingbrook, Illinois. So they're going to have a bunch of different shops, a bunch of different dining options. And the last con I want to mention to you is going to be that there is limited public transportation. Okay, so that is only going to be the last con. There's only going to be a Pace bus. It's going to run from Bolingbrook to Chicago, I believe. And if you're trying to get on the Metro, there you may have to travel to the next town over. I know there's a Metro that goes Romeoville and Naperville as well. So you're not going to be far away from those train stations. Want to use the train, you don't want to take the bus, but there's going to be limited public transportation, so you're going to need most likely a car to kind of get around Bolingbrook. So just keep that in mind. If you already have a car, then you're already in a great position. Okay, but just keep that in mind. All right. But that's going to be the last con, and now I'm going to hold my promise. I'm going to keep my promise here and give you guys the hidden gem about Bolingbrook, Illinois, and what it's going to be is that they are going to have a movie theater that you can choose to go in and order some food and kick back and even have you a nice cocktail as well while you're checking out a movie. If it's something you want to do for, you know, a nice date night with you and your significant other, that would be a great idea. It's going to be called Star Cinema Grill right there in the promenade. Google it, check it out when you're visiting. Go catch a movie, you know, have a great date night. They even have some pool in there, so you know it's gonna be a great night out. I highly suggest checking it out. That's gonna be the hidden gem. Let me know in the comments if you've been there. You know, what is something that you like? Maybe the movie you went to go see. How was your experience? Let me know in the comments area as well. But that's gonna wrap up our video. I want to thank you. I appreciate you sticking around to the end of this video. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to know about the current market in Chicago. And if you see something else, or if you're out there, you're browsing, and you see something that you like in Bolingbrook or anywhere else in the Chicagoland area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so we can help you make the smoothest, so we can help you make a smooth move to Chicago. All right. So thank you for, again, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.